Hello, um, and welcome to my channel. I've made a video 2 years ago about my internet speed, which is FASTtelco, and it was exactly 2 years ago, if I remember correctly. It was in May, 20 yeah, I think in May 2010. Whatever, maybe it was March even. But today I'm bringing you this video regarding my new internet speed, which I subscribed for a month, which I might get for a year because it's just amazing. It just mind blown me. So this is also disclaimer. This is the first time I would ever have internet speed that much fast. But also a reminder or a note for you guys, if anyone is viewing this video at the moment, they took a permission, my internet service provider, which is FASTtelco, took a permission from Ministry of Communication, or MOC, to activate the ports on my fiber terminal in the house, or the apartment, because we live in the apartment, or the building. So they activated the port so I could be able to get or achieve these kinds of speeds. Mine supports up to 100 megabits per second. Without further ado, let's jump into the test real quick, so I won't make this video long for you, rumbling too much or talking too much. So the first test is going to be in Kuwait. The second one I'm going to be testing for Dubai, and I'm going to do also a ping test as well. This is a 50 megabits subscription from FASTtelco, which I've just got. It's just amazing. Keep in mind, this is Kuwait server. This is the the ingest server that I would test. Then I would go further until I reach EU. I probably would test, after Dubai I'll test EU, which is France. Then after France, Paris, I will test New York server. Alright, gonna try a new server now, which is Dubai. Interesting. I'm getting like 144 ping to Dubai, which I supposed to be getting like 50, around 50 or something. After the test and everything, I will give my final conclusion and my honest opinion about this internet service provider. Oh, keep in mind, Ooredoo, or the former Watania Mobile Telecommunications, have bought FASTtelco, I think like over 6 months ago. And ever since they bought them, they have, FASTtelco have changed their routes to Ooredoo's routes, the way their internet traffics, travels across the world. So mainly that changes the pings or the latency. So FASTtelco at the moment have worse pings than it used to have. It used to have a little bit better pings, but not anymore. I'm going to test Paris now. After that, I'm going to do a New York test, because mostly people, especially people who plays on consoles like Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, usually those servers are located in America, and the players tend to get high pings, especially when, in the Middle East here, especially in Kuwait, when we have, console gamers trying to connect to their American friends on a American server. They would lag so much. And plus, the consoles doesn't have the option to join actual dedicated servers. They actually have to host on their own console, or pair their own internet service provider to the player that is connected to the other. So it's like peering together. internet peering. So there's no actual server to, keep a better connection. So I'm going to go here now. Going to, well, I'm not really familiar with this. If I'm not going to find New York, I'm just going to use anything. Or probably use Las Vegas. That's even further, I think. Yep, this is even further. Or farther, in that case. Okay, 300 ping. Still really high. Server is too far. Bandwidth is getting all fucked up. This is a normal thing. You get higher ping, you get less bandwidth, because all that traffic is being traveled so far. It's just insane. Anyways, I don't think there's a reason for me to test this, but I guess I'll just keep it so you could see the upload speed as well, because I want you guys to have a perfect insight and detail about how this connection works. Interesting. The upload is way more. I guess that's because it's just uploading the traffic instead of receiving the traffic, which means downloading, so it makes sense. Alright, we're done with this. Now I'm going to this website, which I have the tab open for. This is Bandwidth Place. Usually people say if you want a accurate result, you literally use the site to check on your bandwidth and pings, well, not really relative on pings, but you get the idea. So I'm gonna start testing the bandwidth here, because it does give accurate results, but not very accurate sometimes, but it might help to give you or research more about how this ISP works. So I'm getting 6.61 megabits per second, and the upload is barely 1 megabit per second. As I said, this shouldn't be the case. It just doesn't matter. It's just the throttle from the server or from my side, but I do highly believe it's from their server, not on my side. And the next test is going to be a 4K or 8K video. Well, 8K if the 8K never buffers, and so do the 4K. So as soon as I launch this video, which I already did, it's already automatically selected as 8K. Automatically, I didn't have to do anything. And look at the buffer. It just moves smoothly. But keep in mind, it's not the same with every video. Not every video it runs like it depends on the bit rate of the video. If you don't know about bit rates of the video, I recommend you to search on Google bit rates of the video. Just type bit rates of the video or search on Wikipedia to get a better idea on what bit rates is all about. For example, I didn't buffer on this one, but if I open this one, which I clearly did like a few minutes ago before I started recording this video, the automatic resolution changed to 4K, not 8K. So if I switch to 8K now, look at the magic. It starts to buffer. See? So not every video depends on bitrate. This video clearly had way more bitrate than the one that was titled as Ghost Town. So still not playing. So when I downscale the resolution like this, well I don't need to now. But by the way, if you have the latest Chrome updates on your browser, you can just right click and go to Stats for Nerds, and it could tell you the full speed, like right here, 47,000 kilobits per second. That's what I'm getting. Actually, kilobytes per second. And yep, that's about it for a video test. So now I'm going to give you insight about the pings. This is a matchmaking server picker. I made a video 2 years ago, even a year ago, explaining what matchmaking server picker does. It's supposed to be used on Counter-Strike. Sorry, it's supposed to be used on Counter-Strike Global Offensive, or in that case CSGO, to determine the pings and to block servers, or which servers that you want to play on, or which server you don't want to play on. For example, if I select this and hit apply, it will block the server, but I'm not going to do that now. For sake of this video, I'm going to continue giving you the details. So these are the pings. As I'm clicking this, it refreshes the pings on Counter-Strike Global Offensive servers. This is still not enough evidence, or not enough proof of other games like World of Warcraft, games like Call of Duty, and Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 3, those kind of games, all you know, the Middle Eastern gamers play, also League of Legends. But this gives you a great idea. This is your actual average ping that you would get with FASTtelco at the moment. Before, you used to get like 110 and 120, but now you get way more because, as I said, former Wataniya mobile telecommunication company, or as it called now, Ooredoo, they bought FASTtelco company. So now, after Ooredoo bought FASTtelco company, FASTtelco changed the traffic, their internet traffic routes with Ooredoo, but with better pings, because of course it's a actual internet broadband, not a mobile broadband like Ooredoo. So now Ooredoo has a actual internet broadband, which is your internet service provider, and they have their mobile telecommunication provider. So I hope this information helps you to research further. So I guess that ramps up my video, guys. This is my new upgrade. I honestly love it, and I'm looking forward to subscribe for a year. As a reminder, I think I said that in the first video, but my fiber connection, or the fiber terminal at the building, supports up to 100 megabits per second. So if I want to upgrade to 100 megabits per second, I also can, but I think that's a waste of money because 50 is more than enough for me at the moment. The reason why I also upgrade the speed, because I want to have more speed, because I have a Netflix in my house. I would be getting a media player, so my mom, my cousins, and my uncle would like to watch Netflix and stuff like that. They might play games on the PS4 console, whatever, so I'll have more bandwidth to share for me as well, for the whole apartment. So yeah, guys, my conclusions. Let's jump to the conclusion, shall we? I have two surfaces. This is FASTtelco, and I have QualityNet. If you would say, for gaming, I would recommend QualityNet, because for gaming, QualityNet has, or QNet in that matter, QNet, they have the best routing in terms of how their internet traffic goes across the world. Globally, QualityNet has the best routing, especially for gaming, if you want to game online mostly, and also for speeds. They're also really great for speeds. They're just amazing. I'm not saying I'm not bashing, saying anything bad to it. I have two surfaces, and I experienced even chems in the past, but let's not talk about that now, because this video is specifically about FASTtelco and how you like my review on the surface and how it works and everything. So I would recommend QualityNet for gaming. If you're a gamer and you're watching this video, QualityNet is the way to go. But FASTtelco at the moment, the pings are really bad. I'm even using this VPN. It's a VPN that I got, third-party VPN, which blocks my hides my real IP address and location and directs my connection to the server of the VPN that I'm connected to, and that would give me more possibilities to sometimes have lower ping and more bandwidth, because sometimes even FASTtelco, they throttle or slow down the speed if you use it too much. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry for talking too much. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is the inside of my new FASTtelco upgrade. I'm looking forward to get 1 year sub for this one, and I might keep the qualityness surface for gaming or whatever I'm gonna do. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I don't know why I stutter, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and also, as always, take care. Peace out.